Hey, I'm Lisa with Candles by Sincerely Ice Blue. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button. On this channel, we talk about making candles, selling candles, and everything in between, which is what I want to talk to you about today, the in-between. So today's video is going to be more like a just vlog style. I don't know, sometimes I don't even know where to begin, and I'm sure you have had those days. And sometimes you just have what's called FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and it just creeps into your brain. I mentioned in one of my other videos that I used to train professional sales reps. And FUD was something we talked about all the time. Customers have it, people in business have it. It's just something comes up in your life and you just let that fear of the unknown and the uncertainty of the unknown, and then you start doubting yourself because you have expectations set at a certain level and you're not hitting them, or you're not hitting them as quickly, or whatever the case may be. And all of these things, like for instance, well, let me show you this clip from me in the car the other day. I don't even know why I'm doing this business. What if I fail? With the economy the way it is, what if nobody wants any candles? What if we go into this deep depression and recession? I doubt I'm even going to be able to figure out great combinations of scents that people are going to want. It's easier just to quit. It's easier to just give up. Start a candle business. It'll be fun. Start a candle business. I don't even know if I can handle this. It's so much work. Maybe I'd be better off getting another job. And what made me think I could do this? That's a good idea of what I was feeling. And I was driving to my Taekwondo class, and I had been snippy to my husband, and just, I didn't even know how to handle what I was feeling. I was doing my research and working in all the things for my business, and all of a sudden I just started feeling like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to keep up with these other successful businesses that I'm seeing on YouTube, or I'm seeing on Etsy, or I'm seeing just on the internet as a whole? And then it just started with the what ifs. All the, what if I've overextended myself? What if I can't do this? What if I fail? What if I can't figure out the best candle recipe? What if the ones that we've already come up with aren't good enough? What if I go to a show and nobody likes my candles? What if my family and friends don't like my candles? What if somebody sets their house on fire because they burnt their candle improperly? I mean, your brain it picks up all the different things that could go wrong, because that's what happens as human beings. Psychologically, we tend to tune into the bad things, the bad vibes that come along. It is so much easier. One of the things I used to tell my sales reps was that sales professionals, along with most people, tend to take the path of least resistance. It's not that you're lazy. You're just going to do the easiest method to do whatever it is you're doing. The fitness industry is a great example of this. There's a reason that all these magic pills to help you burn fat and do this and do that and magically become skinny are such a success. People would rather take that pill than work out every day or change their diets. They're looking for the path of least resistance, what's easiest. And I think sometimes I think sometimes even as candle makers, we do that too. I don't want to put in all this time and money into testing and fear, uncertainty, doubt. We talked about all the what ifs. How about all the other things that come into play? You just start doubting yourself. You start doubting your abilities, or somebody makes a comment to you. You know, you're sitting at a show and somebody takes a lid off of one of your candles and makes a face. They don't like that scent. And sometimes you want to take it personally because you're like, what are you talking about? That's a great scent. But in one of my other videos, I talked about all of how that comes about. That each of us, it's just the way we smell something is unique. It's unique to you, it's unique to me. We can both smell the same candle and one of us love it and one of us hate it. Our tastes are just different. But it's really hard not to take that personally. As a sales professional, you just start thinking that if somebody doesn't buy your product and they walk out of your booth and they go to the candle person across the way, you know, what was better about them? And it's hard to not compare yourself. Do they have better vessels? Are their scents better? Maybe they have a more attractive booth. How about their labels? Are my labels bad? Did I do something wrong? Do they just not like me? Do I smell? Do I look bad? Just that fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's crazy how it just creeps up in our brain and we just want to give up and we can't. So how do you combat that? How do you get past it? One of the things that I try and do every single morning is I have a little book that sits next to my bed of positive affirmations, and it's like just a daily affirmation. And I'll just randomly flip to something in the book, and it's always something positive, just something to get your brain started for the day. And I have to remind myself that, you know, I'm only a couple months into this. And some of these videos of other people I'm watching, they have been doing this for years, or even a year, or 6 months longer than me. It doesn't matter. They're just more knowledgeable than me. Some of them are experts. Some of them are more intermediate level when I'm on that bottom level. So how can I compare myself to my month 6 or month 8 or day 2 to somebody else's year 10? That is just not fair. It's not fair to do to yourself. And you have to be your own biggest cheerleader. If you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe in your product, your customers are going to see that. They're going to feel it. And as weird as that sounds, think of it kind of like animals. I just had a girl here that's going to be babysitting my dogs when we travel at the end of September. And she sat on the floor with them and she said, "Did I pass the test? Do you guys like me?" And their tails are all going. And she looks up and she says, dogs are a great indicator. They just know if a person's good or not. And it's just a vibe you get off. If you're negative, if you have that negative energy, if you're feeling that fear, uncertainty, and doubt, it comes through, even though you don't think it is. Even though you're putting on the fake smile, "Oh, my candles are great, life is great." People can see through it, even though you don't think so. So believe in yourself and know that feeling this way is normal. You're going to have those moments where you just want to quit, or you did something with a candle and you just thought it was going to be the best scent. You came up with the best thing and you do your burn testing and it's a total failure. And that was one of my most recent videos. I was so ready to go and I thought these candles were going to do great, and every single one of them tunneled. It was terrible. One burnt too hot, the others tunneled. The hot throw was absolutely horrible. And I had that FUD in my head. And my husband had to remind me that this is why we test. This is why we test. Don't get down. Let's change the wick. Let's do it again. And that's what we did. We changed the wick and they're actually curing now. And I don't know how else to tell you that these feelings are normal. You are going to have your wig out moments, and you are going to you're going to want to give up. You're going to think your candle pricing's off. It doesn't matter. You're going to think something's wrong with you, your candles, your business. Somebody's going to tell you, well, why did you start doing this? There's so many other people doing it. You're not going to make any money doing this. Do not believe anybody else's negativity. A lot of times people like to put you down because they don't want to see you succeed. Believe it or not, sometimes even your best friends and family, they got that jealousy bug going on. So FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. When you start feeling it, tell yourself, all right, FUD, enough. I'm done with FUD. Another thing that I recommend is, listen, you're allowed to have your moments of feeling bad. You're allowed to have your moments of, I just need a minute. Just don't get lost in it. Set the timer on your phone. Set an egg timer. Tell a friend to call you in a half hour. Let yourself sit and wallow in it and muddle through it and think about it. For a half hour, you can feel bad. Half hour's over, the FUD is over. No more. It doesn't get to live there. It doesn't get to stay there. That's not who you are. You have a great business. You have great ideas. Don't let the mistakes bring you down, even when you've got a couple days or a couple of them in a row. I mean, we did one candle test where the wick it just didn't stick to the bottom apparently in my tea light, and it was all floating around and it melted on my husband's desk. And man, it's those moments that just make you go, why? Why am I doing this? And then I go on YouTube and watch somebody else's videos, and man, they're just doing fabulous. But I don't know what they went through to get to that point. So anyway, I guess I'm just trying to this is like I said, like my vlog or video blog or blog, or I'm not good with all that stuff, and I'm learning this too. So thanks for letting me vent. I mean, you can tell I'm just blah, 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 100 miles a minute today, and my hands are going. You would think I just talk with my hands, and I think it's a sales thing. You're not alone, and it's just a nice feeling to know I'm not either. So thank you, and have a wonderful day. Live your life out loud. Be unique. Be different. Don't give up. Don't let the FUD creep in. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you. Bye.